Buckle up, Buttercup. This one might be a little long. Hey there, beautiful people. We are still hanging out in New York and surrounding areas. And although you'd think that the first thing first would be to check out all the touristy spots, the Statue of Liberty, Times Square, that sort of thing, we've done all that before. So we decided that our first stop would be at the DreamWorks water park at the American Dream Mall. This was our first time coming to this water park. And I have to tell you, it is amazing. From the wave pool to the slides, my crew had a good time, even though right here all they're doing is kicking water. Little Miss No Teeth had a good time until she had a wardrobe malfunction, kind of like her name was Janet Jackson or something. But anyway, so we left the water park and made our way over to one of the other huge attractions in the American Dream Mall. Now, I've got a whole separate video about Nickelodeon Universe, but I'll just tell you here that if Nickelodeon Universe has not been on your bucket list, go ahead and put it there. Little Miss Charity didn't realize it was on her bucket list. As a matter of fact, she didn't even know why she was there, child. So first things first, we stopped at one of the character meet and greets. Now keep it in mind, my children see characters all the time. We've been to Disney, we've been to Universal Studios, we've been all over the place. And it's the same way every single time. Noah, James, and Jacob are excited to meet the characters. They having a good time. They love it. And then Mr. Zachary, on the other hand, every single time he's like, WTF. And it's hilarious. Anyway, so we had all access wristbands and we rode every single ride multiple times. We had a blast. Noah, James, and Jacob got into the thinking chair. And although I'm not usually the girl that will get on rides, because I had a bad experience one time and lost my lunch, and that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But anyway, Nickelodeon Universe really brought out the 90s kid in me. Seriously, I felt like a preteen after school, watching my shows and eating my snack. And hey girl, look at that ponytail. Anyway, we headed out of Nickelodeon Universe and college girl decided she would walk around and eat her chicken. I had to tell her, girl, you are not in the South, you are not in Alabama, and you are not in New Orleans. Put that chicken away. We headed on over to the candy store. Why we took these children to the candy store, I will never know. Sometimes I think we're a little crazy. I really felt crazy having to tell Noah James not to lick the jelly beans on the wall. And I don't know where Mason thought he was going with this big piece of gummy watermelon, but yeah, that's gonna be a no. Anyway, so the children started picking out their candy. I told them they could only fill it to the bottom line, and some of them tried to kind of push the envelope. Little Miss No Teeth did not care because somebody slipped her a piece of chicken. Get that chicken away from my baby, please. Then one of the employees messed around and told my children that they could sample the candy all they wanted to. Now, why did she tell them that? It was almost as if she wanted me to leave them there with her, because that's what was going to happen if these children got full of sugar before we walked out of that store. They would become their employees. Totally kidding. But this candy store had so many things that reminded me of my childhood. Side note, Dasana, you can change your label. I'm still not buying you. Now, remember I told y'all that I told the kids they could fill their candy to the bottom line? Well, my oldest child, aka Mr. Cade, acted like he didn't know what the bottom line was. Next time, I'm gonna leave him in Alabama. Anyway, I found these pink Starburst shirt. I feel like I should have got it because I am a pink Starburst, not yellow. By the time we left the candy store, those samples were kicking in, but I needed to get some real food, so we ran over to try to find some. Side note, the American Dream Mall has a whole skating rink in it. There's also a place to ski, somewhere to golf. They have all sorts of stuff going on in this mall. I feel like it'll take a couple days to actually go through it. Anyway, so when the boys realized that the mall had a Mr. Beast burger, they insisted that we go there. And I have to be honest with you, I didn't even know who Mr. Beast was. And that's all right, because he doesn't know who I am either. But the hype that my boys had over seeing this restaurant was definitely worth it. Those fries gave me a little bit of pause. And I know you're looking around like, where's the rest of the family? Child, I had absolutely no idea. They were in the mall somewhere. We were only concerned with these Mr. Beast burgers. Little Miss No Teeth was concerned with her fries. I have to admit, the burger was legit. Absolutely legit. The rest of our family came and found us, and by that time, it was time to go so that we could rest up for another day in New York City. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.